For too long has my husband escaped the consequences of his actions. But together, we will take what is owed.
Apotheon is heavy on action and gives you countless paths of exploration as you battle your way through hundreds of warriors, gods, and goddesses. This 2D RPG from Alien Trap also shows a reverence for Greek mythology that other games haven't been able to pull off. Its beautiful Grecian art comes to life, and it kept me hooked for hours on end. In Apotheon, you play as Nicandrios, a mere human who has unfortunately seen the destruction of his home and his city as Zeus has turned his back on the mortals below. Zeus's wife Hera, seeing something in Nicandrios, comes to him and asks that he ascend the heavens to strike down Zeus, for not only failing as a god, but also failing as her husband. From there you will start from the bottom of Mount Olympus and work Nicandrios through battles and trials as he fights off each godhead one by one. In between these harrowing encounters, you will build Nicandrios into a god-hunting machine as you acquire weapons, loot, and abilities. Battling enemies isn't always just a matter of mashing buttons, as you must learn to dodge roll and block with your shield so you can set up a counter-strike. You will find yourself learning which weapons are best against which kind of enemies, and sometimes find yourself in trouble as your weapon breaks down with each strike. After long battles and loot hunting, you'll want to head to the market to seek out training and reacquire weapons to take with you on the long journey ahead.
My network can get you just about anything, for a price.
Apotheon also taught me a few things about Greek mythology, so if nothing else, you can definitely get lost in its classic narrative and engaging characters. I did have some trouble with switching weapons and taking potions during heavy conflict. The way you select your items on the user interface can be clunky in chaotic situations, and may be better suited for a keyboard. Though, you are able to pause and look at your inventory and select your item if you wish, but this can slow down the pace of the gameplay. Also, the game did crash the dashboard a few times during key battles and save points. These have been addressed by the developer and there should be a patch soon. But it isn't anything that would deter me from recommending the overall experience. On my first playthrough, I missed a few key pathways, but I still clocked in 11.5 hours of gameplay. And at just $15, it is a game I feel I can strongly recommend to just about anyone. Apotheon is an overall solid game that provides replayability through harder difficulty settings and a large exploratory world. It's a lovingly crafted game reaching for the clouds.